Welcome to Beyond the Box Score Basketball Talk. We got Alania Payne, Coach Corey in the house. We're going to talk a little bit of X's and O's because we love to give back to the game. And we have Alania Payne, a starting point guard for Little Rock, Arkansas in the house. What conference are y'all?
We're in the OVC, the Ohio Valley Conference.
Ohio Valley. Do y'all play defense in that conference?
We do.
Y'all play defense in that conference. Okay, so let's talk about defense a little bit then. So you're a point guard, correct? Or you a shooting guard or what?
I'm a point guard.
Oh, my bad. Let me not disrespect it. Let me stop playing with you. She a PG, a real PG. So let's talk about defense because playing defense as a point guard is really, really important. So explain to us what is good on ball defense. What does that look like? What does it look like from your hands to your feet to the angles? Like, break that down.
I mean, I can give you the generic answers of wide stance, hands active, but I will say it's really just kind of like strategy. If I know I'm guarding a girl who can drive, I'm not going to pick her up all the way out there so she can blow by me and get to what she wants. And also, being a point guard, you really have to navigate on ball screens. So being able to step up and get over the screen and still have lateral movement, I think that's really what equates to good on ball defense.
Absolutely. Because let's talk about ball screen defense real quick. So, not to tell too much of y'all system, but do y'all go over a lot? Do y'all go under? Do y'all high heads? Like, what is that like? Break down kind of a little bit of one of the types of styles of ball screen defense, y'all.
It typically depends on the guard who's using the screen. So if we know her to be a driver, we typically kind of maneuver that by going under, and the post player kind of just adds extra steps so that you can be able to catch up. If she can shoot, you want to go over and stick as close as possible and kind of force her into your post player so that they can stop the drive and you can recover. And if they're pretty good at both, we have a post or if they're not really good at pressure, we have a post that kind of adds, pressure to the on ball and kind of almost traps him lightly. So it just depends on who it is that's coming off the on ball screen at the time and what the coach wants, in terms of the defensive system.
So the deeper you go, there's levels to defense, is what you're saying. So when you get to college, there's gonna be different types of ball screen defense that you play, and ain't gonna be just one style. You ain't gonna just switch, or you ain't gonna just go under. You're going to have to be able to do a couple of them. How important is it for your post player to communicate in your ball screen defense?
It's super important. Sometimes I catch myself picking up early at half court, and it might be a screen that comes up there, and she'll tell me to go under, so I'm just not wasting energy trying to get over a screen at half court. So it's really big on being able to communicate where the screen is, who it is coming off the screen, or if she's able to help, or does she have to stay with her man because her post player may be able to shoot the three. So sometimes they won't even be able to help you because the person will just pop and be wide open. So communication is super big when it comes to navigating screens.
Communication is big when it comes to navigating screens. That's real. That is real.
Thanks. So as a PG, like Coach Smith said, you're a PG.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you get to see a lot of different coverages, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to talk through a few, and I want you trying to just explain each coverage, right? So a drop coverage as a PG, what are you looking for and how are you attacking it?
If someone's in a drop coverage, I typically look for people who flash the open area. Just kind of make it simple. Cutting is really big on those. But if I have a shooter and they're in the drop coverage, I'm driving to where that is and I'm getting her man to, come onto me and I'm kicking it and that mug is going up. So just really kind of understanding where your shooters are, where your flashes are coming from, and where you can put yourself in the predicament to be most successful.
If you're getting blitzed off of a high pick and roll, off of a screen, what are you doing? What are you looking for?
I always tell myself that's what comes with film, just watching film, knowing who's going to blitz you because I could come out of nowhere. But just really keeping your dribble and just maintaining your dribble. I think the worst thing to do is pick it up if you have nowhere to throw it. So keeping your dribble, keeping your head up, and just understanding if it's a post player, you can always attack that hip and go around. But just being able to know where your pick and rolls, where your pick and roll is and where your shooter is, and just being able to keep the confidence and dribble the ball still with the two people on you.
If there's a switch, how are you attacking that?
It depends, we have to run the clock down. I might dribble it out, but boy, if I see food, if it's a post player and I see some food, best believe I'm trying to get my highlight clip.
Like slow feet? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Yep. Okay, so last one. If they're icing the screen.
Icing the screen is kind of hard to navigate because they're kind of putting you in a box. So I typically try to get a post to set the screen that can shoot the ball to where I can kind of dribble them over and then kick it out to where the shooter is, or kind of just dribble the baseline and take them. But also, I want to say what I've been doing now that's kind of helping me be successful is dribbling, using the screen, kind of hezzying and getting that post player up and going around them, because it is a post player at the end of the day down there.
Tough.
Have you ever thought about snaking it?
Yeah, but I will say sometimes I don't be having that much success with it. I lose the ball or anything, so I try to keep it simple.
I like it because basketball is simple. Keep it simple.
Simplicity always wins.
Mm-hmm.
Simplicity always wins. Well, that is Beyond the Box Score Basketball 101 talk. You got some nuggets. I hope you use it. You got some from starting point guard from Little Rock, Arkansas. Blessed us with your presence. So we appreciate you. Tune in, subscribe to the channel. The link is in the bio.
Thank y'all.
Yo.